Hello and welcome back. This is another sixth grade math video, and in this video, we are going to be comparing integers. Okay, here is our first problem. We're going to compare the integers -8 and -1 to see which one is greater than the other. So let's start by kind of visualizing a number line, and I'm going to put 0 right in the middle. Now we have the negative side of the number line, which is to the left of 0, and we have the positive side of the number line, which is to the right of 0. However, the number line still hasn't changed in the fact that as you move along the number line to the right, your numbers get greater. So these numbers are less, and then we get greater as we go over here. So even though we've introduced the positive and negative sides of the number line, this part of the number line has not changed. So let's go ahead and put on -8 and -1. -1 would be 1 unit away from 0 on the negative side, and -8 would be 8 units away from 0 on the negative side. So I'd go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be somewhere over here, would be -8. So as you can see, -8 is further to the left and therefore less than -1, which is all the way to the right of the numbers that we've got. So I'm going to make that symbol open up to the -1. That means that -8 is less than -1. Okay, here's our next one. We're going to compare these two integers to decide which one is greater. You might be looking at these going, oh, that's easy, right? Because we've been comparing positive numbers all along. And that's true, but they are still integers. So if you already know the answer to that, that's great. If you don't, let's go ahead and visualize that number line, and let's graph those numbers on the number line. So 3 would be 3 units away from 0 on the positive side, and 2 would be 2 units away from 0 on the positive side. So as you can see, the number that's furthest to the right or the greatest would be the 3. So that means the symbol is going to open up to the 3, and 3 is greater than 2. Okay, here is our next one. We're going to compare these two integers to decide which one is greater, -7 or -5. So let's go ahead and visualize that number line. And since both our numbers are negative, I'm going to go ahead and put the 0 over here just to give myself some more room. -7 would be 7 units away from 0 on the negative side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would put it right about here. And then -5 would be 5 units away from 0 on the negative side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would put it right about here. But on the number line, the numbers furthest to the right are the numbers that are greater, because numbers get greater as we move to the right. So that means -5, since it's to the right of -7, is greater than -7. So we're going to make that symbol open up to the -5. -7 is less than -5. Okay, here's our next one. We're going to compare these two integers. We have -14 and 47. We're trying to decide which one is greater to help us. So here's the number line. Here's the 0 in the middle. Remember, we have a negative sign and we have a positive side. Since our two integers have different signs, one's negative and one's positive, I don't actually really have to count them out or count how many units away they are to figure out which one is greater. -14 is going to be somewhere on the negative side, and +47 is going to be somewhere on the positive side. So that automatically means that 47 is all the way or to the right of -14 and therefore is greater. So anytime you're comparing integers with different signs, the positive number is always going to be the greater one. So let's make that symbol open up to 47. -14 is less than 47. Okay, here is our last example for today's video. We're going to compare these integers to decide which one is greater, -95 or -92. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this number line. Now this time I'm not going to put 0 over here. I'm going to go ahead and put -90 over here just to kind of give ourselves a jump towards these two integers, which are both in the -90s. So -92 would be 2 units back from that. And then -95 would be 5 units away from -90. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put -95 here. So once they're placed on the number line, we can see that -92 is to the right and -95 is to the left. all the numbers to the right are greater than the ones to the left. So we're going to make that symbol open up to negative 92. That means negative 95 is less than negative 92. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you in another video soon.